मेरी जीत भी ले जा, मेरी हार भी ले जा, मेरा डर भी ले जा, मेरा घर भी ले जा, मेरे ख्वाब भी ले जा, मेरे राज भी ले जा, मेरा गम भी ले जा, हर जख्म भी ले जा, मेरी जात भी ले जा, औकात भी ले जा, मेरी बात भी ले जा, हालात भी ले जा.
Hello and welcome to a very special show. If you've been listening to this song every day, then you're not the only one. The song Chor has over 5 million views on YouTube in a short span of time, has seen viral reels on social media from celebrities across the board, and as well, of course. So today we have with us the composer, the singer, the writer of the song joining us for a very special interaction, Justh. To begin with, what made you name the song Chor? What were your initial thoughts and feelings? And how long did it take you to write and produce this song?
First of all, I'm really grateful to you, Sakshi, and to the NDTV family for having me here. When it comes to the song, I'm very clear about not really diving deep about my process around the song. Reason being that I've seen there are so many interpretations of the song already. People are interpreting the song in their own way, and I kind of realized that the minute I tell my backstory about the song and I tell my thought process of why I wrote the song the way it is written, then that limits the scope of the song. Because if today somebody is thinking of the song in a certain way, and then I tell them no, the song was supposed to be this, then that limits the scope of the song, and I would not want to do that. But coming again back to your question, it was written in a short span of time, but the production took long, and then obviously the mixing and mastering and the finalization of the song and then the video, everything took really long. And in the writing also, it was more about me living a full journey of life, and then out of that journey or out of that life experiences that I got, that the song kind of erupted out of that. So the process of writing it was shorter, maybe it happened quickly. But the backstory or the whole life that I lived for it to be written was the entire thing.
Absolutely.
That took a lot of time.
And did you ever imagine while you were writing it that the song will touch so many hearts and so many lives and so many people will listen to it every day?
I knew for a fact that whatever I am doing with the song is very pure and very truthful, and I was very sure about not compromising even one bit about the purity and my truth. So I was hoping that truth would kind of find its own way, because I've observed in other elements of nature and in other artists that I've liked, that wherever there is truth in its own, truth has a character of finding its own path, like the river finds its path to the ocean. So I was hopeful that because there is honesty and truth in the song in its own, with its own consciousness would find its way to people's hearts and minds. So now that is starting to happen, it really feels quite good.
People are fighting multiple battles today within and with the world. So your message to them on this song, your way to tell the world that, if to get rid of stress and anxiety in a way, just be true to who you are.
I won't say it's a message in the song. Again, I'm kind of reiterating the same point. Like I won't get into the message of the song or if there's a message in the song or any of those things. But to answer the second part of your question, I would say that in anything, if there's alignment within your own self, I have observed that life becomes much easier. If there's a certain sort of symbiosis within the inner self and the outer face that we present to the world, if there's an alignment with that, then everything kind of automatically starts to ease and life becomes a much more beautiful and fuller experience. So I think that what you're saying, I agree to that.
All right. So your message to those hesitant to shift industries, many don't know that you were a CA earlier. Right. You did look at the film world as well. Yeah. So those who are hesitant to follow their calling, follow their passion, be true to who they are essentially, like you just said, right, and who are petrified of a career path completely changing.
Right.
Your message to those?
Again, I'm in no position to give anybody any message, and I'm very aware about that. But all I can say is that to be an artist or to follow anything in your heart is a very tough journey, especially if you want to be pure. It can turn into a very tough journey. It's not something, I won't paint a rosy picture for anybody that, oh, you follow your heart and tomorrow it's like the world is suddenly brighter. The world definitely gets brighter because you are following your heart, but it comes with a lot of external pressure, external hindrances that can come on the way. A lot of stones that you pass through the journey, a lot of thorns in that road to artistic expressions. But if in your heart, that is if in anybody's heart, their heart clearly, loudly tells them that this is what they have to do, then they should listen to their heart. I am in no position to tell them that you should do this or that. I think what I can say is, whether it's an artist or anybody, whether it's a news editor, whether it's a news anchor, whether it's somebody who's probably doing a startup or a scientist or anybody across the spectrum, all I can say is that when there is a certain alignment with your heart and when there is a certain alignment with your inner being, it's easier to make those decisions. It's easier to pass through those difficult and challenging times, because there's something within yourself that you can hear that helps you move forward. So that I can for sure say.
Absolutely. So inspiring for many sitting at home and saying, and he has described the challenges as well and said, look, there's no rosy picture there, but just, be true to yourself, follow your calling, and you will find your destination. Thank you for sharing your story, your journey from a CA to a singer, an artist at large, and inspiring all who are, now struggling at the moment to follow their calling. Thank you for this interaction.
And thank you so much for having me here. You've been so kind and warm to me. And I want to express my gratitude to you and to the entire NDTV family for having me here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.